watching One Piece anime all day, play it all from me. Release secure, so pure, sick old content, let me secure. But I lay low, dang. Do what I say, so long this is on it. I'll be stacking up pesos. I'm a grown man, move, but no crazy. So I got a boy, let me take you on the journey. If you bring it hate, it really don't concern you. On fight, boy, I'm burning. New is what I'm learning. 20 thoughts in my head, my state turning. SP boys coming in, I'm earning. Wait, I'm earning, and that's final. I'm fantasy, lights, camera, ass, and I be changing that fantasy. Not a second, I'm a Spider-Man, I ain't with a ring, got a look. Not a second, I'm a Spider-Man, I ain't with a ring, got a look. Not a second, I'm a Spider-Man, I ain't with a ring, got a look. Not a second, I'm a Spider-Man, I ain't with a ring, got a look. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's Bill Cross one. Look on him. Gonna come on, relax. Check out socials. Text. It's about to go down. All right, let's go. Hey, y'all know what it is, right? It's your man Bell Cross one. Who is he? Say it with me like Bell Cross one, Bell Cross one, Bell Cross one, Bell Cross one, hey, Bell Cross one, Bell Cross one, Bell Cross one. Hey, what it is, boy, you talking to the vet. It's time to crank it up and you're working with the best. Going live in the day, no night, time the best. I live my life to the fullest, no regrets. See, greatness inside here, games about variety. Got on Facebook, got me highly. Love they supply, please don't hide me. Throw it all, don't money, can't buy me. I say, look, comic book Spider-Man, I ain't with a ring, I just see. I say, look, comic book Spider-Man, Nightwing, with a ring, I just see. One piece enemy all day, play it all from me. From me secure, so pure. Take all content, let me secure. But I low, dang. That's so this is on it. I'll be stacking them pesos. I'm a grown man, move on. So all about the world, let me take you on the journey. If you bring hate, see that really don't concern me. On fight, what I'm bringing. New is what I'm learning. Forming thoughts in my head, mind ain't churning. SB points coming in, I'm earning. Wait, I'm earning, and that's final. I'm on the fantasy, lights, camera, ass, and I'm chilling with the fantasy. I say the hook, look, I'm a look, my fan, that ain't with the ring, I look. Hey, I say the look, I'm a look, Spider-Man, I ain't with the ring, I look. Say, not say the look, I'm a look, Spider-Man, I ain't with the ring, I look. Look on him. Go ahead and get calm and relax. Check out socials. Check his ass. Time to play the game!
all I'm going to say about that. I've been relatively quiet all season, and you see how we've been doing. So I'm gonna stay quiet. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you had a good Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah. As always, we're live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. For YouTube partner, the more subs I get, the more people I get watching my content, the quicker I can get there. TikTok. Smash those likes. Personal best so far is 3,547 likes. So let's see if we can smash that tonight. Probably gonna be streaming for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Not trying to stay up super late, but other than that, let's pick up where we left off in chapter 10.
So, Shiro, you should see yourself right now.
I'd appreciate you staying to the point. I'm not gonna have time, you know.
All right. First, we need to know where you stand. Who is Ebina to you?
The visionary responsible for the second great dissolution. And a man after Masumi Arakawa's own heart.
We thought the same at first. But in light of his recent behavior, I'm sure you've noticed something's up by now.
Yeah. The second dissolution's just a smokescreen. A shiny ad to pull in fresh recruits. But I found that out too late. After sending Ichi to Hawaii.
Gee, isn't the timing convenient?
It does sound that way. But if it was a lie, I'd expect something a bit more convincing.
He has a point. Look at that. Your slimy reputation precedes you. And it's in your favor.
Let's talk about Kasuga in Hawaii. He's there to lure out Akane-san, isn't he? And it was Ebina who proposed that. Likely to curry favor with Bryce. Sound right?
Right on the money.
If that's the case, why are you still working with him? You had to have known. The hell Akane-san's going through, dodging death at every turn. Isn't she the woman your boss loved?
Yeah, but don't forget, Ichi's over there. As long as he's in Hawaii, Akane-san's in good hands.
Placing your bets
Hey,
on
Mad Hash,
Kasuga,
how you
are
doing?
we?
Welcome to the stream.
Sounds
How you
like
doing? How you doing?
nothing.
Welcome in.
Something like that. But with him on the job, I can focus on the real work I gotta do.
Real work? And that would be...
Putting Ebina's fake plan into action. I'm gonna see the second great dissolution through.
Huh?
But if I have any hope of doing that, I need to know Ebina's true motive.
Motive for what?
The waste management business he's running with Polycana. It has something to do with nuclear reactors. Specifically, the waste these reactors pump out.
What?
Nuclear waste? As in, from power plants?
Yeah. On one
Hey,
end,
Keena
there's
Harris,
spent
how you
fuel
doing? Welcome
rods,
in,
which
welcome
can still
in.
be
Thank you for
repurposed and
tuning into the
weaponized.
stream. Appreciate
Without
you.
strict protocols in place, they could easily fall into the wrong hands. On the other end, there's dirt, water, concrete, equipment, and what have you that end up getting contaminated. These are considered low-level radioactive waste, and while they're not as deadly, there's a lot of it. And with Japan dragging its heels in the decommissioning process, we're left with mountains of waste that'll remain toxic for centuries. The best they can do is silo it off in temporary storage facilities and hope a solution arises in the future.
Oh yeah, I hear about that on the news every now and again. No matter where they try to build these facilities, the locals always fight against it.
That's precisely what Polycana honed in on. For over 20 years, they've been stashing nuclear waste from around the globe on their private island. You know it as
Melee Island, right? According to Polycana, that's paradise. A reward for only the chosen.
Yeah. Real fitting, isn't it?
Using sacred ground to hide away toxic waste. Bryce has a real sense of humor.
Also, the fee they charge for processing the waste isn't cheap. And I'm sure Ebina gets a nice cut. But beyond that, I still don't know where all our ex-Yakuza factor in. My guess is they're needed for loading and transport.
So that's it then. Ebina's yet another money-hungry maniac. Now, I know I shouldn't say this, but hear me out for a second. If Polycana's willing to bear the brunt of Japan's nuclear waste problem, in spite of all the issues, isn't it a win for the country?
From what I understand, each country's responsible for its own
What up,
nuclear
Playboy
waste.
Cardi?
How does Ebina plan on going around the law?
Well, he won't have to if they loosen regulations. Politicians, bureaucrats, and investors are all waiting to jumpstart the nuclear industry in Japan. And to keep the money flowing, they'd build even more reactors if they could. And naturally, they'd also welcome any waste disposal method that seems convenient. So if one day you hear the TV saying how the government wants to ship its waste offshore, that means they've already started trying to sway public opinion. And eventually, a change in legislation will follow.
Wow, that's...
Hey, you know, we trying
insane,
out here. We trying
right?
out here.
There's a chance Ebina and Polycana...
Like I said,
could
one of my
legally
main
be in the
goals is
clear.
YouTube partners, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of live
Only it
streams, a
weren't
lot
the
of content
Yakuza
dropping on
and a
that
cult,
YouTube
I
side.
might have just took it and shrugged. Sorry if this sounds biased, but there has to be an ulterior motive somewhere.
There absolutely is.
In other words, you're sticking with Ebina to figure out that motive.
Yes.
You say that, but did you really need to blow Kiryu-san's cover? You know, on the Tatara channel?
I merely read the script I was given.
Huh. Alright.
It's true that for Ebina, the second dissolution might just be a means to an end. However, if Masumi Arakawa were alive, this is something he would have wanted. And if whatever Ebina's planning would subvert that, I'll bring him down from the very foundation.
I see.
When that time comes, I would hope to have the Dragon of Dojima's support. That's why I went through all this to speak with you.
How could the great dissolution we forged with the Tojo clan and the Omi alliance crumble like this? People put their lives on the line to open up a path for the future. But all it took was 4 years to fail.
Kiryu-san.
Guess your plans weren't so airtight. As a country, Japan's not exactly kind to those who make mistakes. Far from it, actually. So yeah, these ex-Yakuza had nowhere to turn but Ebina. Getting back on their feet wasn't an option.
No, something's not right. It shouldn't have been like this. This wasn't the plan they told me about. The plan we all believed in.
Sorry, who are they?
The leaders of the Great Dissolution. Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan, along with Goro Majima and Taiga Saejima.
Hey, man, Hash, thank you for the sub on the YouTube. I appreciate it. I really do. You got me one step closer to that YouTube partner. And just like that, we are done with chapter 10. These chapters are getting short now.
You've made a wise decision, gentlemen. Be it poison of the soul or the soil, trust that Palakana's fires will purify. Let it cleanse your sins and your refuse. You are all now members of my family. In due time, the leaders of your country will unveil a new energy initiative. Finally, your great nuclear reactors will come to life again, enriching us all. Truly, those fortunate enough to be gathered here will be made prosperous, will be made fat with wealth.
We are in your debt, my generous sage.
Are we now?
On behalf of all citizens of Japan, thank you for cleansing our nation. I've spoken to the minister. We're clear to begin reopening the power plants.
My humblest gratitude.
If I may be so bold, you are a ray of silver light that has shone upon our burdened economy. In so many words, a savior.
Let us not forget our silent partner, Ebina-san. We owe this day to you as well. You deserve far more glory than we can offer.
Indeed. You've done a great deal for us, Ebina-san. You honor me, Chairman. Once my organization is restructured, I look forward to sharing the public eye with you. Till then, I graciously accept your guidance, now and in the future.
Apologies, gentlemen. I fear our time is up. I'm overdue for a ritual with my flock. Farewell.
Good news, Overseer.
What is it?
We secured the girl. She's coming in on the next boat.
And am I supposed to be impressed by this? Had you settled this earlier, I wouldn't have relied on Ebina's help. If ever there comes a day when he uses this against us, it'll be your last, Dwight.
They won't, I swear.
That's what they doing? They teaching kids how to shoot? That's crazy.
You have all been chosen. Father Bryce has granted you the right of fire. Now, forsake yourself to the flames and save these lowly sinners.
That's crazy. They just...
Keep going. Their impurities have not been fully purged. They are to be unspoiled.
They got these
Nothing
kids
less.
emptying the clip.
You have made me very proud, my children of Palikana. Even if the world were to collapse into darkness, I'm confident your flames would light the way.
You're still awake? You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
I mean, she did catch her mitten. I mean, backhand.
I'm so sorry, Akane-san. It's all my fault.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already. He saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
You're right. It's time to go.
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah.
Bringing in back up. Reface.
Shit.
Hey.
No. Hmm? Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, head outside.
Hey, Adachi-san. Is Chi-chan around?
Hmm? She was here a while ago.
Shit. You don't think... Could she have bailed on us?
Seriously? Why would she do that now?
Because she feels bad.
This whole time, Age's been using her to play us like suckers. Maybe she figured, now that the truth's out, we'd take revenge.
But Chi-chan tried to warn us, didn't she? When Polycana was on their way, she came clean. She has to know she's still one of us.
Well, think of it this way. If Chi-chan had given AG up just a few minutes earlier, Lonnie might still be here.
True.
Hanawa-san and Wong might still be alive.
True.
I'm sorry, Kasuga, but Tomi's got a point there.
You too, Adachi-san. She must have had a good reason. Chi-chan wouldn't cut and run. I'm sure she's still around here somewhere. Chi-chan? Damn it, there's no answer.
Chitose, her name was? I just got a report in. She took off on her own a while ago.
Chi-chan?
Matter of fact, she swiped one of our pistols on the way out.
Huh?
That takes skill. My men know how to keep them under lock and key.
Yamai,
He's going to go kill somebody.
Clock the piece missing just now. Girl must have left half an hour ago at least.
Wait, what would she want a gun for? Would she be going after Lonnie on her own?
No way in hell.
That's not what my gut's saying. She's going after them. AG and Polycana. She must know where they are.
We can't let her. Chi-chan will get herself killed.
Let's move, now.
Hey, wait. Hold on a minute. Chi-chan may know where she's going, but we don't.
Uh-huh.
In it for the long haul.
What the hell you want?
Hmm?
Let me at him.
Don't you even dare.
Aloha again, Auntie.
Lonnie's been kidnapped. Akane-san could have been killed?
Guess word travels fast, huh?
What a fool I was, trusting a bunch of blundering punks. I leave them in your care and it all goes to pot? Lord, help me.
Come on, it's not like that. Wait, let us try to make things right. Chitose, do you remember her? Has she been by here?
Why? She finally get fed up with you dimwits? Actually, I think I did see her go by a little while ago.
Please say you know where she was headed.
What? Do I look like a mind reader? I've no clue, and plenty of times passed since.
Yeah, I get it.
Chitose's going after AG. That much we can be sure of, either for payback or to rescue Lonnie. Either way, wherever he is, she'll be.
What's that mean for us?
It means if we find AG, we're bound to run into Chitose too.
No, shit. Well, we don't have any leads on him either.
Still another way to go. It's something. What do you think, Kasuga?
The Daidoji safe house, maybe? Hey-chan. He was there the whole time, keeping tabs on her every move. Maybe he left something we could use.
Well, stands to reason. Alright, let's give it a shot. The only thing, at least you're probably still working the scene. We'll just, keep our distance.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to say it. Chi-chan made this group feel a lot less skeezy. Am I wrong here?
You're not, no. But, it's worse when you call attention to it.
Hey, 165 likes already? Appreciate you on the TikTok side.
Aloha!
What up, Mark Moguez? Appreciate you on the YouTube side as all. You guys are awesome over there. Yes, this is Like a Dragon, the Infinite Wealth.
Thank you!
What are you staring at?
Oh, yeah. Feeling good.
Drinks later?
What are you staring at?
Payphone. Don't see these too often in Japan either.
Well, most everyone's got a cell phone these days, so there's not much demand anymore.
You know, I used to collect telephone cards back in the day, actually. Pop idols on them.
Oh, right, that was a thing. You were big on collecting, Adachi-san?
I was, yeah. Until a coworker swiped one of my rare cards. Got a hole punched in the card from when he used it. That was the last straw.
That was pretty common back then.
That whole debacle punched a hole in my heart, too. Made me stop collecting entirely. Promise me, Kasuga. Promise me you'll never use another man's phone card without consent.
Oh, yeah, sure thing. But when am I ever gonna use one now? We're really opening up.
All right, hang on. I just realized something. Actions. All right, now dashboard. Hey, level up.
I might be a natural.
Don't think you can get away with the battle's on!
All right.
That's picking time! Come at me! Come on! Open wide! The bleeding won't stop! The bleeding won't stop! Come on! Let's go!
He was definitely weak.
We got no one in the back. Nice!
Still good to go.
Aloha.
Thank you for stopping by.
Dude, does it feel like we've been here before?
I film a lot of movies around here, like that dinosaur one.
Oh, that's true, huh? See, that explains it. I watched the crap out of that flick.
Okay.
Ah, shit, now I feel like watching it again.
I can lend it to you. Think I've still got it on tape?
You still watch tapes?
What?
How old are you? I don't even know where to find an 8mm player these days.
You know, you can just stream all this stuff now. Just watch it on your phone.
You got a point. I'll just watch it that way.
Hey, my tape, though. What about that?
It was, well, it was nice of you to offer.
All right, hang on a second. No, I did not. All right, I'm gonna be right back, you guys.